Dear Journal, if you've never read the books or seen any of the movies, chances are you might not know what a Muggle is in the Harry Potter universe. A Muggle is someone who doesn't have a clue about the magic in the Harry Potter world. It's easy to see how this in-universe, lighthearted bigotry made its way into the real world with some us versus them mentality towards people who don't play the game of geocaching. The thing is, I'm not too crazy about Harry Potter and his little universe. I think it's a bunch of recycled garbage, if you must know, so I don't like using the word Muggle, and I can't be the only one, so I offer up these alternatives for my brothers and sisters to help kick off the revolution. First, let me put another intellectual property in your head, the world of John Carpenter's They Live. Aliens, listed in the credits as ghouls, are using alien subliminal powers to control us sheep, and only Rowdy Roddy Piper and his box of magic sunglasses can see through the charade. This scene perfectly captures what I think would happen if someone caught me lifting up a lamp skirt or messing around with a fake rock at the base of their hotel sign.
He's a tall, Caucasian male, doesn't appear armed, wearing sunglasses.
I don't like this one bit.
So yeah, ghouls. Ghouls is what I'm going for here. Let's try it in a sentence. I couldn't get the cash because of the nearby ghouls. Perfect. Yeah, but Skimbosh, you're just replacing one movie term with another movie term. Yeah, but mine has pointless nudity right at the end, so put that in your hat and sort it. In the past, I've used the phrase non-player characters, or NPCs. In role-playing games, you have the players, who control their own characters, and the game master, who controlled everything else, including characters that were intrinsic to the story but were not controlled by the players. Non-player characters. NPCs, or NPs for non-players. And no, I couldn't find any free stock footage of role-playing games, and I'm already pushing the copyright envelope with They Live, so you're looking at me and my full blend-in with society kid on a gazebo I taped off because I can't find the damn thing. Skimbosh 0, Gazebo 1. And he wrote, at some point NPC came to be a bit of slander, someone who is unable to form thoughts or opinions of their own. And I don't know about you, but when some ghoul, some NPC stands in the way of me and my geocrack, I mentally call them all sorts of derogatory names while trying to outweight them. What's one or two more? You know, now that I think about it, calling someone an NPC is a fun insult to sling at your boss or spiritual leader or a random stranger once you figure out how to break the safety glass. So, from the bigotry of Muggle to the anti-establishmentism of ghouls to the direct insult of calling some non-cacher a thoughtless automaton. Well, I know what you're thinking, Journal. Non-cacher? That'll work. No, it won't. I can't make a quick, low-effort video to float the views on my channel until I get a proper video out with the phrase non-cacher, yeah? Think, Journal. Think. Let's get cutesy. Call them Geonauts. Lock-and-lock blockers. The Frownies has a nice ring to it because of the embarrassing marker when you leave a did not find. I was gonna go for Frown Syndrome, but I'm pretty sure that would be terrible, so maybe Frown Town. I couldn't get the cash because it was hella Frown Town out there. I'd also like to suggest Norman, as in normal. Normal people. You know, those people that aren't crawling in and out of sewers or feeling up municipal property for a tiny piece of paper in a teeny tiny container. You know, I'm watching this, and why do we do it? I'm constantly reminded and amazed at this game and what it is we enjoy. I digress. I couldn't get the cash because of the constant parade of Normans. And finally, where would we be without an acronym? People who actually use fake rocks as key holders, or powwow-frackas. I challenge you to find a better arrangement of consonants and vowels. Go on then. Frankly, I suspect the whole hide-a-key business is probably kept afloat more from geocaching than actual emergency key storage demand. I couldn't get the cash because of all the powwow-frackas having a picnic. It just glides off the tongue like it was written by the bard himself. Well, those are my pointless suggestions. I highly suggest you use at least one of them in your next geocaching conversation or log if you want to look hip and intelligent. Obviously, I'm interested in any non-Harry Potter related terms you may have, so tell me. Not out loud, you're going to have to type it in somewhere. And remember, if you ever get busted geocaching, I want you to look that ghoul in the face and proudly say,
I have come here to chew bubblegum and
geocache.
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Oh, shit.